Have you ever tried to solve a problem that we would call, in mathematics, exponential? Exponential problems means the variable is in the exponent. Now, 3 raised to the x power equals 9. Most people know that x is equal to 2. 3 raised to the x is equal to 27. Most people know x equals 3. But how do you solve a problem where it's not so simple? 3 raised to the x equals 15. I'm here to introduce and teach you a very fundamental way of learning about logarithms. Logarithms are invented to solve basically that problem and others more complicated ones just like it. But here it is in a nutshell. If I take 3 raised to a power equals 15, most mathematicians would say the best way to solve this is in the change of base formula in logarithms. So we would rewrite this as a logarithm. Log base 3 of 15 is equal to x. Now most of the teachers would say you have to use the change of base formula because calculators don't understand base 3. So you would rewrite this as the log of 15 divided by the log of 3 is equal to x, and now you can go ahead and solve that on a calculator. The way I prefer is, instead of thinking and memorizing change of base formula, I'd rather use algebra with a little twist. The algebra involved is this: whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So in this equation, what I would like to do is, I would like to take the logarithm of both sides. So I have the log base 3 of x is equal to the log of 15. Knowing a fundamental principle of logarithms, the exponent moves downward in front of the logarithm. I like to nickname that Mr. Magic Step because it feels like magic, but that's what logarithms do for you. Now that that has been moved down here, it has gone from an exponent into a multiplier. We know how to solve multiplication problems. That is now gone, and all I have to do now is divide both sides by the log of 3. These cancel, and this is equal to x, which, by the way, is the same exact thing over here. So it does work that way, but I find it much more algebraically simple to understand this type of problem. Mr. Magic Step.